And then Taya, she's basically positioned Yuki's girlfriend. She could do better. And she only gets like one duel. There's a lot of sexist writing in shonen anime. I don't know how to talk about this. The female characters are just kind of roundly abused by the narrative.
In fairy tales, witches always wear silly black hats and black cloaks, and they ride on broomsticks. But this is not a fairy tale. This is about real witches. The most important thing you should know about real witches is this. Listen very carefully. Never forget what is coming next. Real witches dress in ordinary clothes and look very much like ordinary women. They live in ordinary houses and they work in ordinary jobs. That is why they are so hard to catch. A real witch hates children with a red-hot, sizzling hatred that is more sizzling and red-hot than any hatred you could possibly imagine. A real witch spends all her time plotting to get rid of the children in her particular territory. One child a week is 52 a year. Squish them and squiggle them and make them disappear. Her mind will always be plotting and scheming and churning and burning and whizzing and fizzing with murderous, bloodthirsty thoughts. Which child, she says to herself all day long, exactly which child shall I choose for my next squelching? She reckons on doing away with one child a week. Anything less than that, and she becomes one child a week is 52 a year. Squish them and squiggle them and make them disappear. One child a week is 52 a year. Squish them and squiggle them and make them disappear. That is the motto of all witches. Very carefully a victim is chosen. Then the witch stalks the wretched child like a hunter stalking a little bird in the forest. She treads softly. She moves quietly. She gets closer and closer. Then, at last, when everything is ready, whisk! And she swoops. Sparks fly, flames leap, oil boils, rats howl, skin shrivels, and the child disappears. Squish them and squiggle them and make them disappear. One child a week is 52 a year. Squish them and squiggle them and make them disappear. A witch, you must understand, does not knock children on the head or stick knives into them or shoot at them with a pistol. People who do those things get caught by the police. A witch never gets caught. Don't forget that she has magic in her fingers and devilry dancing in her blood. She can make stones jump about like frogs, and she can make tongues of flame go flickering across the surface of the water. These magic powers are very frightening. There are real witches in the world today, but there are still quite enough to make you nervous. In England, there are probably about 100 of them altogether. Some countries have more. No country in the world is completely free from witches. A witch is always a woman. I do not wish to speak badly about women. Most women are lovely, but the fact remains that all witches are women. There is no such thing as a male witch. On the other hand, a ghoul is always a male, so indeed is a barghest. Both are dangerous, but neither of them is half as dangerous as a real witch. A witch is always a woman. No country in the world is completely free from witches.